I wasn't expecting company, but if you stay out of the shrubs and flower beds, you can stay.
Give them a wave, Pops, now that you've invited them in. We're two old guys who enjoy playing Sandbox and survival games together. I'm Uncle Craig. Go ahead and sit down. Let's visit for a while.
Grab walls and okay, we can't do it with the full width walls. But if I go to these 1/3 size walls, I can actually go all the way across and give it that appearance. Now again, you could leave gaps in there for lighting. Oftentimes I'll do that, but for purposes of this, I kind of wanted to show you the relationship and the stability when you use these two things, the columns and the walls. And the foundations down below. We need clay. Now what's interesting is if you go around these floors opposite of the direction of the ladders, you can quickly get down. See there? At the bottom. We need clay, and I can't remember exactly where there is. The clay is. Need some lights down here now. That won't be part of our efforts right now, but I would be putting lighting in. Partial wall, the 1/3. I think, let's see if we can get wall in here. Nope, still not, but we know we can get the 1/3 wall. I think this part of the tower will not build up as high, and I have a feeling it has to do with that gap in the foundation down below. In fact, I'm almost positive. So, in fact, let's just fix that. Let's do that. That's a full wall piece. Yeah, let's go fix that. Yeah, kind of walk just outside the, just outside the stairs, the ladders. Go down. Let's see. Let's move these. I have some chests in my storage, or in my inventory. Let's just put down a couple. Put down all that I have here. Whoops. And we'll just put these items in here for now, at least temporarily. All the scrappy stuff I've got, we'll keep. Well, let's get out of our inventory also this stuff. We'll just empty it. So right now we're trying to move things so that we can put foundation in there. And we'll just put these right. Oh, let's put them at the bottom. Okay. We'll grab what we can and move these chests. Now that we're toward the end of the build, we won't worry about where we're putting the rest of the material. We'll find it. Not so many chests to look through. All right, so now that we've got that space emptied, let's get the rocks that we need. Let's just take all there, and I'll take all here. Get those pieces of foundation in. Outside that one, I want a square. And then I want a triangle. And I want a triangle right here. And I want a square right there. And finally a triangle right here. Okay, now that will make a difference up here. I wasn't thinking about that earlier. I had to put the storage somewhere for all my supplies, and it had to be in my plot, but then I was also going to build this tower to fill the plot, so it's going to be catch-22. I could probably, amazingly, I think just putting those, well, I'm going to say putting those foundations down there might make this buildable, but I'm not sure if it will. No. Now, I'll be able to fill in there shortly once I get this wall up and extend the floor out to the wall. The wall will give the floor the stability it needs. But we'll just focus on the wall first. Okay, so I can't get any up there above that. So that's as high as we can go, but that's pretty good. So we just got one column at the top of all of those. And in the center here, I can do something similar. So we can, I don't think I can build a full wall, can I? Nope. But I can build these smaller walls.
Like, subscriber, get off my lawn.
In the center. Whoops. We could angle them and be creative. Let's do this. Oh, I can get them up here. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, right there. But I can't there or there. Isn't that interesting? We'll put it there anyway. We'll see if we can make sense of what's allowing that. Yeah, see, these can go in. That can't. And I don't think I can. Can I get one in right here? Yeah. No, it's got to be below. Well, we'll stick it there anyway. That can't go in the center. Oh, just curious what that looks like up there. Yeah, it's all right. Just how one won't fill in. Let's see if I can get a. See how high I can get. Yeah, see, it'll look funky, but I'll put it in there. That's probably about the same height as that one. Okay, so there we go. That is our tower. Now, at this point, I think you can see we would then we could fill in the flooring. Let's see. There, see it's connected to the wall, just the tip of it, which is enough to give stability. And now I could finish out my flooring on this level, like that. Well, if I had ingredients, so you can see how that would work. You'd get your floor out on each level. Now, as for crafters and things like that, they are most of them are about two stories tall, and so that or 6 meters. I'll put it that way. So let's see. It's an easy way to show you from here to here. That's your 6 meters. Okay, 3 meters each of those blocks, and so you could get what is this? One. Well, this one's as high as you want it, but 1, 2, 3, 4 floors in there. And you can actually get an observation deck. I didn't show it, but you can put stairs and a ladder up above that and get that to work well. How do you get a doorway? Well, it's kind of nifty. You can do this and get these narrow walls and quickly get them here. Hopefully before anything cracks apart up above. Sounds like things are falling apart. That's okay. So I get a doorway here, and I can put a stair here. You could do that. I want to get, there we go, like that. Something along those lines. Now that's sloppy. You can clean it up a little bit. But there you go. There you can have a nice little entrance. You can put a door in there if you want. Do all kinds of neat things. So what does this look like from the outside? Oh, I got part of my wall off there a little bit. Oh, you could see it. It did broke off a piece of the wall before I could get the half walls in there, or the third walls. So because of this one, let me fix this. So we're going for stability and trying to show stability. So let's do that. Let's do that. Do that. And then I should, if I got it all lined up, I should be able to put this back in. Not sure why. What's going on there? Because above it looks okay. So I would look into it more later, but I could get that back in there. Let's see what this looks like from a distance. There you go. There is your full plot tower. You see, there's my plot. There's my tower. Lots of room for crafting, storage, all kinds of stuff inside. Minimal area is used up on structural stability. Maximum area for useful, functional things. Of course, I could do something fancy up there to put a roof instead of those columns sticking up and things. But there you go. After finishing up the second episode, I decided to go in and touch things up a little bit, and there are a couple of things might be of note. You'll notice the wood along the outside there. That's because I extended out the floors following the same pattern we started with before. As far as I could, where you have gaps right there, it's telling me that it can't build where the plot, because it's not in my plot. Now it's odd that it lets me build up here, but not down there. So rather than fighting with it or trying to figure it out, I just left it the way it is. And what I found is kind of useful with those wood planks on the outside or the wood floor is I can hang chandeliers from the outside there. It makes it kind of nice. Let me go inside and show you a couple of things that I did that you may want to do. Everything worked just fine the way we did it, but I did have some thoughts about increased stability. Let's let my eyes adjust. Okay, if you look right here, I added quarter foundation columns. Let's see, what do they really call them? They call them small stone foundation. There you go. It's 1/3 the size of a full foundation piece. What I did is I took the corner of it and stuck it into, I guess you'd call that a corner back there. So it sticks out a little bit, but not much. It really doesn't take up that much space. But I was able to build those up as high as I was able to build up the center foundation. So that added significant stability. It allowed me to patch the wall in one spot and to kind of get things to a better state upstairs. I didn't put wider stairway in yet, but I will. At each floor, what I did is followed that same pattern. Where there's a square, I put a triangle, and where there's a triangle, I put a square. Just went out as far as we could in all directions. So now I have full flooring on each level. Lots of room, lots of space. I probably will stack storage in the center columns here where possible. Yeah, probably just one part of the center column on each level and maybe a couple underneath the stairs. But you could see I could extend the storage out this far if I wanted to in each direction and not have it really get in the way of anything. And then I could put all my crafting maybe around the outside. So a lot of things like that. And most crafting stations are 6, no bigger than, I should say, 6 meters high. Some are taller, and so you'll want to put those maybe on the first floor and leave a couple of floors gap in here for them to stick up through the floor. But that's how that works. Let's see, what else did I do? I think the flooring was the main thing and the columns right there. You can see they even are coming up here even higher. And of course I would put lots of lighting in here. Don't have much lighting, well, any lighting really yet. Then up here at the upper level, you can see I have an observation deck now. And I tried to go out one more ring of flooring, I guess you call it. Wasn't able to put the triangle pieces in, but I was able to get these solid pieces in. I don't know. I don't have enough wood for it. Yeah, I think for some reason I can put that floor there, but I can't put one out here, which is weird. In fact, let's take this one and try to attach it right here. And I think I don't know what it's telling me there. That's weird. It's not even showing a color. There, they see it's red. So I can't put it there, but I can put it here. Figure. So anyway, so what does that do up there? Let me show you how I did this. You come up here, and I could have put the whole floor at this level. I did put these out at that point, but I was able to get a little higher, just a couple steps higher, for this observation deck. I can't build out from this observation deck, but I now have an observation deck. You could probably put some roofing, things like that on here, but everything is very stable. I can't get any higher on the walls, so I can't put I don't even think I do have material for it. Let's see, I could show you right there. I cannot put any more wall up there, and I cannot put any more of a stone foundation or the columns. I can't, the pillars, I can't get them any higher. So this is pretty much the limit of how high you can go based on what I know about how you can build on this. And it may not be, I may not know everything that there is to know, obviously. Lots to know. right here, this is the peak, and I think it's because at the bottom here, that's probably one of the highest points in this plot. It's able to get this up that high. So if I really want to, I can stand up here to do a closing shot in the morning light. So there you go. That's the final episode I'm going to do in how to get a plot started very quickly and with lots of space, lots of room, give you everything you really need, decorate it, fix it up the way you want. So there you go. Hope to see you in game after the update, guys. Have fun.